Welcome to the Car Comparer Show. Today we'll be comparing the Mahindra KUV100 with the Maruti-Suzuki Baleno. Pricing and features. Mahindra KUV's topmost variant, the K8 Diesel, retails for 6.84 lakhs ex-showroom Delhi. For just 3,000 rupees less, buyers are enticed by the option of buying the Baleno Diesel's Delta variant costing 6.81 lakhs ex-showroom Delhi. Both cars have almost similar feature content with a couple of unique features in both cars. But the point to be noted here is that even the top-end KUV has only as much features as the lower mid variant of the Baleno. Performance and drivability. Although both petrol cars seem to be very similar on the spec sheet, there is a world of difference when it comes to their on-road characteristics. On one hand, there's the Baleno with a remarkably refined and free-revving engine, while on the other hand, there's the Mahindra's very first petrol engine that feels rough and a bit reluctant to rev in comparison. The Baleno, being roughly 200 kg lighter than the KUV, delivers far superior performance be it in the city or on the highway, while the KUV has decent drivability in city but feels too underpowered as the road opens up. Amongst the diesels, KUV100 has far better drivability than the Baleno at city speeds. Turbo lag is well contained in the KUV, while it is quite noticeable in the Baleno. If only Maruti would stop giving its cars insanely tall gearing to achieve those mind-boggling ARAI mileage numbers. However, as the road opens up, the Baleno leaves the KUV100 biting dust. Mid-range performance of the Baleno is far stronger than the KUV, and Baleno's Fiat-sourced unit has a much wider rev range, reducing the need for frequent gear shifts. Although Mahindra has used copious amounts of sound-deadening material, the harshness of its engine still filters through to the cabin, especially at higher revs. Fuel efficiency. In our back-to-back tests, the Baleno was almost 3 kmpl more efficient than the KUV100. Even the automatic geared Baleno CVT was over 2 kmpl more efficient than the manual KUV100. In diesels, the KUV100 was consistently 2 kmpl less fuel efficient than the Baleno. Space and comfort. The KUV100 has a unique 3+3 seating configuration, but in terms of cabin space, it is still no match for the Baleno. Baleno's seats are far more comfortable and have better knee room than the KUV100. Baleno's 339-liter boot is far bigger and more useful than the KUV100's boot space of 243 liters. Handling and ride quality. KUV100 is simply no match for the dynamic abilities of the Baleno. Baleno does feel a tad bit stiff while tackling bumps at low speeds compared to the KUV, but the KUV rolls like a yacht around the corners, while the Baleno grips surprisingly well and remains neutral even during hard cornering. Baleno's high-speed stability and confidence under panic braking is in a different league altogether compared to the KUV. Surprisingly, it's the Baleno which has higher ground clearance as well as bigger tire size than the KUV, and thus has slightly better rough road credentials than the so-called micro SUV from Mahindra. Reliability and after-sales service. Mahindra is no match to Maruti's legendary service support. Firstly, the reliability of Mahindra's products themselves is nowhere close to that of Suzuki's. Secondly, the KUV has all-new engines powering it and thus is bound to have teething troubles going by Mahindra's track record so far. It would be prudent to adopt a wait-and-watch policy for the first 6 months before putting your hard-earned money down for the KUV, not that we recommend it anyways. Verdict. Diesel Baleno's total cost of ownership is not only 60,000 rupees less than the diesel KUV, but it is also a more spacious car. It is well built, more reliable, has better dynamics, and has better performance, making it our pick of this test. Interestingly, the automatic geared Baleno Petrol works out to be 50,000 rupees cheaper than a manual geared KUV 100 in terms of total cost of ownership. If you are keen on a petrol-powered vehicle, the Baleno CVT is hands down our pick of the test.